Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Today we are building a gamer room. This is a very pink gamer room, sort of the e-girl, kawaii sort of thing going on. So yeah, I was going to use the new desks from the high school pack, but I didn't think they quite fit what I was going for. Because when I was looking up, I'd literally searched kawaii gamer room, and what tended to come up is these plain white, very straight line with the Alex straws from IKEA desks, and a lot of people were using them. And to create these, I used the Dream Home Decorator like little modular side table thing, and sized them down and put one on top of each other at the edge of these base game desks, and then use the tall canvas sized down to hide the edges, so it looked a bit more seamless from the sides. So I'm obviously going ahead and using one of the new PCs from the high school years pack, and I've obviously gone for pink as well. And what I've done is size down a table and a desk to put a laptop on the other desk. I do move this slightly, it won't be usable because of where it's positioned, and obviously there's no chair in front of it, so it's not going to be usable anyway. It's just there more for decoration. I love these new strip lights. I think they just add so much colour to a room. I mean, you can colour any lights, but I think just because they're so simplistic. I was going to put them behind the desk to try and make the desk look like it lights up similar to the one that's in the new pack, but I decided to just do it around the top of the room because I see this is done quite a lot in gamer rooms. This room is very focused on the lighting. I don't have a lot of windows or anything. I think there is just 2 windows that are side by side, just 2 tall windows, and I do put a curtain in front of them because I'm thinking if this person's like a streamer or like influencer sort of thing, usually what they tend to do is have like some form of blackout curtains, and then they use other lighting to light up themselves. And then they get that nice room colour behind them since the room is nice and dark. I don't go for this curtain. I was thinking, oh, it makes a good blackout curtain, but it doesn't look quite right. So I use this one because I think it looked a bit prettier, but it looks like you could just pull it down and pull it across. But when you want some light in, you can easily just pull it out of the way. I also put these shelves all the way across above the desk, but I do change this a little bit because I just think it looks a little bit too much. And I end up only using 2 shelves and moving it onto the other wall as well. And I end up decorating these with like the collectibles, you know, the little, I don't know what they're called, just the little collectibles, the little people. Because I'm thinking, well, they're similar to like giant Funko Pops, and I feel like people collect them. Especially a lot of gamers collect them, so I decided to use some of them on the shelves. I'm putting them all out at first because I wanted to see which ones I wanted to use, because I don't want to use them all. I just wanted to see which one's the cutest. I had to use the little frog one because I thought that's just the cutest thing ever. Yeah, here's me just breaking down the ones that I definitely don't want to use, and then seeing which ones sort of work together. It just takes a little bit of time, but not too long. And this is where I'm like deciding where I want the shelves. I think I want them here, but then I move them to that right hand side wall, and I put some other pictures on this back wall. And if you do want to download this from the gallery, you will have to select that you want to like modded. Like there's a little thing that says show modded rooms. It is not modded whatsoever. It's just showing that because I used some no CC gallery art, which should just load into your game fine. It's just this here. This is by, once I wrote it down, it was Jules64. Yes, spelled JUWELS 64. And for some reason it's coming up saying that it's modded, which normally when I upload rooms with art it doesn't say this, so I don't know why it has. So maybe you might lose these bits of art, but you can always find them again. You just search this creator in the gallery, or I think I searched like kawaii, it was either kawaii art or kawaii paintings. I think I searched both, and then I saw this. Not many came up, so you'll be able to find it. They are super, super cute. I do end up making this room a little bit smaller because it is a little bit too big at the moment. I also don't use all of the lighting around the room, I just do it along the back wall because I think it's a little bit too much. I love these lights as well, I think they're really pretty, and you can select which swatch you want, and then you can also go in with the colour, which changes the swatch slightly as well as like changing the brightness. I turn the brightness down on all the lights because I ended up using so many lights. If you had the brightness set to really high, the room would just be full on a bright pink. And then the main light that I put in the centre of the room, I decided to just put it really, really dim, so it gives a little bit of overall light, but I want you to see the actual coloured lights more than anything, because to me that's what a gamer's room has always. RGB is what makes the world go round for gamers. I say that I have like no RGB at all in my PC. Actually, I think I do, but my PC's in a cupboard, so I don't see it, and I think it's just set to white. I think I can just turn it off. I might as well turn it off because it's totally useless to me. I also added loads and loads of stuffed toys because when I was looking, this is something I saw a lot of as well. So there was collectibles, stuffed toys, lots of artwork. So yeah, I do stick a light in at the minute so I can see what I'm doing, mainly because I wanted to select a bed and get the right sort of colouring. I found it really difficult to find a bed that sort of worked from the new pack because everything was a little bit too like either Art Deco themed or Bohemian themed, and I didn't quite want that. So I went for this bed, and it's not quite perfect. I don't really like the swatch of the actual bedding, but this is one of the only ones that was pink that had the white base of the bed, and I wanted it to match the cupboards and the desks. Why couldn't I think of the word desk? Wow, I'm doing really well today. So yeah, I ended up going for this one. I don't think it looks too bad, especially with the added detail around it, because I did use the new lights that go above the bed, and again I turned the brightness right down because they're so intense you can use them to light up a full room. So I turned them quite far down, and I think, did I set them to like a goldy colour? I can't remember what colour I set them to. Or do I set them to pink? No, I set them to that yellowy goldy colour there. Oh no, I went for purple. Oh, I went for purple, right, sorry. I cannot remember because I did some other lights in different colours as well. Just what I thought might work well. So this is what I mean, I did put the centre light which would light up the full room, and I turned the brightness right down. And also because there is no, like, technically no headphones, like especially with the cat ears, I had to put the cat soft toy down next to the desk just to sort of like give it an homage to the girls that wear the cat eared headphones. I did put some headphones down because there is some in debug, but they vanished in the walkthrough at the end, so I have no idea where they went. Also, these rugs are really, really cute, and the swatches are so pretty. It's really weird, the first swatch is like green with like bits of flowers on, which is cute, but there is really, really nice swatches within that. So I'd always suggest with the rugs to look at the swatches, especially in this new pack. There is a lot of, like, you look at the main image and then you go into it and there's some rugs that are totally different shapes. I don't get why they've done that and not just split them up or even put a better image as the first one. I have no idea. We also saw the wicker chair there. I had to use this wicker hanging chair. I would actually die to have one of these chairs. I've wanted a hanging chair forever. I don't think I've got enough room, and they're really expensive. I also had to use this new mirror, which is really, really cute too. It's just a shame it doesn't actually light up. It looks like it's sort of lit up, which is quite cool, but there's no actual light emitting from it. I tested it by putting it in a dark room. I had to see for myself to see if it did. Again, adding another light. There is so many lights in this room. And I add another one next to the mirror as well. I was thinking about doing a whole wall of like vines because I've seen that done quite a lot, but I was like, nah, let's not do that because I want to keep it all this more pink futuristic colour. So with that light that I've just put down there, I made it a turquoisey colour because I just think that's really flattering against the pink and the purple colours. And I also use this art, which I can't remember the name of the creator. I will try and remember to look it up and put it in the description or something. But I think I searched Eevee art or Eevee paintings, and there was only 2 people that came up, and you can see the Sylveon in the main images on the gallery, and I just had to use them because I thought it's perfect colouring for this. And obviously it's Pokemon. Like, Pokemon and gamers, they just go hand in hand. Like, I love Pokemon, I grew up on Pokemon, I still play Pokemon Go every now and again. So I wanted to do a bit more of a live walkthrough, so I am filming this and talking at the same time. Normally I just do the voiceover at the end after I filmed everything. I thought this is a little bit different. So this is the room overall. Sorry, the camera's not absolutely perfect. When you use your mouth, it's a bit jittery. But down here we have the clothing area with a mirror and a plant. This lovely light. My god, words just disappear. Some more of this artwork from Jules 64, I think it was. Another plant here. I love these doors as well. They are like so cute, and they just add something, especially to teenagers' rooms. Some more of the artwork from Jules 64 in this little corner, just like a little sitting area. Use the wicker bin. This is actually really, really cute. And I've got this light here. I love these little tables. Sorry, I'm everywhere with the camera. The colour swatches are really, really beautiful. I'll go across to the bed first. And then we've got the beautiful new canopy lights. And this is the artwork I was on about with Sylveon, and then all of the evolutions, and there's a Pikachu there as well, which I didn't even notice when I was first looking. And what I did as well, because these didn't have frames on and these ones had black frames on, is you have to go into live mode and then you can change the frame in live mode. So I picked to have white on these ones and blue on these ones, and then the canvas artwork I didn't want a frame, so I just left that without a frame. So there's this cute little nightstand with a few little bits on, the Polaroid camera. Yeah, I said that right. Why is my brain not working? I had to add this. I don't know why, it just fit. These little collectible items, these are from the holiday thing, which you get for free. And obviously the main part of the build is this little game station. Like, I love this. I sort of want this even though it's not my style. But down here we have a console, and there's a TV for the console, so you could like turn your chair and start playing that. I don't know if Sims can actually do that. It's mainly for aesthetic reasons. I placed some of the controls there. Don't look too hard because the quality is terrible on some of the debug items. And there's this wireless speaker, which I think you can only get, as well as this chair as well. I think there is 2 chairs. I think I've used the one where if you get the expansion pack by a certain date, you get a few little extras. It's really annoying that they do that. Got a little hanging plant, and then there's some more of the artwork as well as that. Had to add the plumb bob because, you know, Simmers are gamers too. So yeah, that's it. I really, really love this room. Like, if this was my style, I would so have a room like this. I sort of want a room like this, even though it's really not my style. I still think it looks really, really cool. So thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!